Hello everyone, this is Melody and I'm going to talk about today's group talk we just had in the afternoon. Today is 21st of April 2011. Okay, the topic of the session was favorite memories of childhood, and we talked about going on little expeditions, finding and catching bugs, looking for edible wild grasses and berries, looking for wildflowers and stuff like that. And I used to play outside a lot when I was little, and I really loved the nature as well, so it was very fun to talk about these things. Okay, we learned lots of words for insects and grasses, like elephant beetles and stag beetles, ladybugs, horsetails, which is English for tsukushi, and bracken, which is, I think it was wallaby, and mugwort, apparently it's yomogi. I didn't know these either. Chocolate vines, they're akebi, and bamboo shoots, they're takenoko. It was really interesting to find out all these names actually. Okay, and other new vocabulary and example sentences are: number one is expedition. For example, I used to go on little expeditions with my friends from elementary school, running around the hills and forests. Number two is outskirts. For example, I live in Takao, on the outskirts of Tokyo, means on the edge. And number three, pests. For example, lots of people are fond of insects like butterflies and ladybugs, but they hate cockroaches because cockroaches are pests. Number four is sticky. For example, I like sticky vegetables like okra and yam. Number five is nasty. For example, when I was a child, I liked poking little insects and worms. That was very nasty for them. They must have hated it. And number six is edible. For example, there are edible types of mushrooms and poisonous ones, so be careful when you pick them. Number seven is cruel. For example, fox hunting is a very cruel tradition. I hate it. Number eight is dare. For example, he dared me to eat the worm inside the tequila candy. Number nine is cloudy, which means not clear. You can use it for things like drinks, like beer and lemonade. For example, I like still cloudy lemonades better than fizzy clear ones. Number 10 is obsessed, which means you're very into something. For example, my boyfriend is obsessed with computer games. Number 11 is rude. For example, I don't like it when I'm with someone and the whole time they play games on their mobile. I think it's very rude. Okay, there were so many new words today, so couldn't get around to noticing many mistakes. But I found one where they said the hill is 200 meters under sea level, which they meant lower than 200 meters above sea level. So the correct way to say this is the hill is lower than 200 meters above sea level. Okay, so if you don't say it right, it can sound very confusing, so please be careful of that. But apart from that, we really had a good time, and everyone was really, really chatty, and I think we all had a good time. So hope to see you next time. Have a good evening. Bye.